Welcome to the channel, Doctor on Travel. This time we are visiting Transnistria, a country which does not exist, officially known as the Pridnestrovian Moldavian Republic, PMR, is a breakaway region located in Eastern Europe. This is one of the major routes, from Chisinau, capital of Moldova, to Odessa, in Ukraine. We are approaching the international border between Moldova and Transnistria. Now we are officially in the country of Transnistria. This is the military museum and cemetery, Bender. Transnistria is situated between the Dniester River and the Ukrainian border, and it declared its independence from Moldova in 1990. Transnistria is not internationally recognized as an independent state. The region has a predominantly Russian and Ukrainian-speaking population, and its independence is supported by Russia. This is a Russian-style restaurant in Bender, second largest city in Transnistria. Most of the tourists visit here. The status of Transnistria has been a source of ongoing tension between Moldova and Russia. Transnistria has its own government, military, and constitution, and it operates independently of Moldova. Efforts to find a resolution to the Transnistrian conflict have been made through negotiations involving Moldova, Transnistria, Russia, and international organizations. However, this region continues to exist in a state of de facto independence. The history of Transnistria is closely tied to the complex geopolitical changes that occurred in Eastern Europe during the 20th century. The territory that would later become Transnistria was part of the Russian Empire. During World War I and the Russian Revolution of 1917, the region experienced significant political and social upheaval. After the Russian Civil War and the formation of the Soviet Union in 1922, the territory of Transnistria became part of the Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic, SSR. In 1940, following the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact between Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union, the Soviet authorities annexed part of eastern Romania, including the territory of Transnistria. It was incorporated into the newly formed Moldavian SSR. During World War II, Romania, which had aligned with Nazi Germany, recaptured the territory of Transnistria from the Soviet Union. The region was then administered by Romanian authorities. The Soviet Union regained control of Transnistria in 1944. The territory was reincorporated into the Moldavian SSR. With the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, Moldova declared its independence. However, Transnistria, which had a significant Russian and Ukrainian population, feared the potential reunification of Moldova with Romania and sought to maintain its ties with Russia. In response to Moldova's push for independence and concerns about its future alignment, Transnistria declared its independence from Moldova on September 2, 1990. This declaration was followed by a brief armed conflict in 1992 between Transnistrian separatists, supported by Russia, and Moldovan forces. A ceasefire was brokered in 1992, but the conflict remains unresolved. Transnistria continues to exist as a de facto independent entity, with its own government, military, and constitution, although its independence is not recognized by the international community. We are entering Tiraspol, the capital city of Transnistria. Tiraspol is the largest city in Transnistria, located on the eastern bank of the Dniester River, in the southeastern part of Transnistria. It serves as the administrative and political center of the breakaway region. Tiraspol has a history dating back to the 18th century when it was founded as a fortress by the Russian Empire. The city has witnessed various historical events, including conflicts and changes of control between different powers. The Dniester River is a major river in Eastern Europe that flows through several countries, including Ukraine and Moldova. The Dniester River originates in the Carpathian Mountains in Ukraine and flows southeastward through Moldova before eventually emptying into the Black Sea. This river is significant for the communities along its banks. Several cities and towns are situated along its course, including Tiraspol in Transnistria. This is Suvorov Square, also known as Ploshchad Suvorova, is a central square located in Tiraspol, Transnistria. The square is named after the Russian military commander Alexander Suvorov, who is considered a national hero in Russia and is remembered for his military successes in the late 18th century. The square features a prominent monument, dedicated to Alexander Suvorov. The monument typically includes a statue of Suvorov on horseback, commemorating his contributions to Russian military history. This is monument of Nikolai Dmitrievich Selinsky. He was a Russian chemist and academician of the Academy of Sciences of the Soviet Union. He was one of the founders of theory on organic catalysis and inventor of the first effective filtering activated charcoal gas mask in the world. It is ro-ro ferry service for vehicles and pedestrians across Dniester River to reach Chitkani village. It is driven by the force of flowing river water and controlled by wire rope and wooden gear and brakes. This is Tygina Fortress, also known as Bender Fortress or Bendieri Fortress, is a historic military fortification located in Bender, a city in Transnistria. The fortress has a rich history and has played a significant role in various conflicts over the centuries. The fortress was originally built in the 16th century by the Ottoman Turks during their expansion into the region. Over the years, it changed hands multiple times, being under the control of the Ottoman Empire, the Russian Empire, and the Ottoman Turks again. Tygina Fortress witnessed several military conflicts, including the Russo-Turkish Wars. It played a strategic role in the 18th century during the struggle for control over the region between the Russian and Ottoman empires. Thank you for watching. See you again. Bye.